I hope you guys can hear me okay. Was not expecting to do two videos so close together like this, but I was driving to phase two interview and realized that there's something I have to offer you that very few do. What I'm saying to you is that I have learned a concept that people think I'm nuts for. But it has reaped award after award after award. It has changed life after life after life. It has made people come back to me and apologize. It has done something to a heart that was so shattered and so broken because I understand this concept. Because I have tried and I have strived my whole life to fully understand this concept that the world maybe tries to get to, but their ideas on it, there's just no words. All right, so what are you talking about, Lindsay? I'm going to make it very easy for you. Two ways, two of the biggest ways of all the other things out there that you know you're in love, that you know you have sincere, true, real love going on in that heart of yours. Two things will always happen when it's love. This isn't about reciprocation. People love other people to get love back. People give of themselves hoping it will invest in something that will reap something for them. And if it doesn't, they'll just go elsewhere. They'll even use scriptures to say that Jesus told them to. Like, Matthew, dust off your feet. Who's ever used that one? I'm not saying that Jesus was a punching bag by any means. But how many times have you left him? How many times have you left him? Have you rejected him? Have you decided not to believe in him? I have news for that person. He still died for you. He still loves you unfailingly. He still has not given up on you. He still will not leave you. He still can't forsake you because that would be forsaking himself. He is love, and true love does not fail. So how do you know that you have true love in your heart? It's not about you. It's not about you. It's not about what you can get. It's about what you can give. It might rip you to shreds. It did for Jesus. See, I don't understand these people who say, love's not supposed to hurt. Have you heard of Jesus? That was the whole reason why he was the Lord. That's the whole reason why he trumps any other God out there. Because he was willing to hurt for you. He was willing to hurt in an utmost way. He was willing to take on all your baggage and all your shame and all your guilt and all of your persecution and all of your judgment. He was willing to take it all on, all of the darkness, so that you could shine. So that you could shine. Because he loved you. Because he loved you. And he knew that you may not love him back. But he did it anyways, because he loved you. Love is not about reciprocation. That's how you know. That's how you know that you love them. When you're not looking for it back. When you're not looking for it back. You know. When you can give your love so freely. Freely. He gave. And I fully understand. Some of you believe in the universe more than you do in God. More than you do in Jesus. Some of you would rather believe in a universe that wants nothing but good and provides only good. But this world isn't just good. Have you looked around? Have you lost somebody recently? Have you seen what COVID did? I appreciate the fact that I have a God that relates just as much to my pain and my suffering as to my victories. Glory to glory, but only after suffering to suffering. Okay, so there's one. Are you ready for two? How do you know? How do you know when you're in love? When you love them? When you just want to, naturally give to them? When you can't stop believing in them? Their very best. Even though they've never shown that to you. You see it in them. You see something so much more than they can see. You encourage that out of them. How do you know? You know, if we're honest, that second one could be a lot of things, couldn't it? But if we really thought about it, any answer that I could give you right now would be wrapped up in that one thing. Love is not selfish. And it's not boastful. I'm about to say something that is going to be very controversial. And I understand that. I might get some backlash for it because of what I'm saying. As a person who gets it, I get it more than I mean, this tat right here, I don't even think she's watching, but it's not just a name. It's my moment. My selfless moment, my moment of coming out. It's my moment of coming out to a woman who was in the closet for so long because the church doesn't accept that. And the people I hung around didn't. And the family that I had didn't. Lindsay couldn't be her authentic, transparent, lovable self. Not fully. Lindsay had to put on a happy face and don't use these words. Don't use these slips. Unless you're there. So as a woman who gets it, like I get Pride Month, 100%. I get why people need to have that moment to feel like their love matters too. Like they matter too. Like they shouldn't have to hide it. Love isn't something that you hide. But it's not something that has to be boastful. It's something you want to celebrate. 100%. But there's a different line there. Joy and pride. There's a different line. To have confidence in a person, to have love in a person, it's so important. But to be cocky, pride will always take the fall in that regard. I humble my heart every day. Lately, it's been like every day, y'all. I mean, you've seen it. You've seen it for yourself. But I come to you with my whole heart, unraveled, transparent, with these tears. Because I need you to know that love matters. And your love makes a difference. If you do it right. And learning what love is matters. And when you love right, you will change this world one heart at a time. And so I hope you'll learn to truly let love in. And to truly even more let love out. Reminds me of the Care Bears. For those old farts like me. That just, take those hands and the light from their hearts just burst out. That's what we need now. That's what we need more than ever. We need people that are courageous enough to love regardless of what it gives them back. Because guess what? You are already abundant in love. That's the missing piece. You have the kingdom of heaven inside of you. And that is love. That is an abundance of his love because he is love. And if you are in love, you are in him. They don't know it. They think they have the upper hand when they step on you, when they take you for granted. They think they have the upper hand, but they don't. They don't. When you love fiercely, when you love boldly, when you love anyway. It may take years, but it's happened for me every time. They come back and they apologize. They come back. Or karma. Karma has you. Both good and bad. Whatever you're planting, whatever you're sowing into, you are going to reap. So sow love, because I know you want it back. I know you want it back, but don't do it because you want it back. Sow it, because that's who you are. Let them see who you are. You were born to shine that way. This world thinks it has to do its own shadow work. It has to heal. This world thinks they independently have to do it themselves, not realizing that you are a force to be reckoned with, that you have so much love inside of you, you can heal. You can heal this world. One heart at a time. Let's do it. Till next time, y'all.